Hey everyone, welcome back to Gearhead Garage. Today we've got an exciting deep dive into the 2026 Ford EcoSport. We'll walk you through everything, from what grabs your eye on the outside, to what it's like behind the wheel, and whether it's worth your money. Let's hit the gas. Exterior. We open on the EcoSport standing in a well-lit studio. You see a bold new grille dominating the front, with a wide mouth and intricate pattern. The Ford emblem sits prominently, and ultra-slim LED headlights flank either side, linked by an LED light bar running across the front. The hood is sculpted, with character lines flowing toward the windshield, giving it a muscular yet sleek presence. The front bumper integrates angular air intakes, and lower cladding hints at its crossover identity. The daytime running lights are sharp, aggressive, adding to that modern styling edge. Shifting to the side, the profile feels more refined than previous EcoSports. The wheel arches are subtly flared, accentuating the wheels without overdoing it. The shoulder line begins low at the front fender and sweeps upward toward the rear, giving the body a sense of forward motion even when standing still. The side windows are trimmed with gloss black around the frames, and the belt line rises just enough to give the rear a compact, sporty touch. The roofline tapers just a little, enough to create visual flair but without compromising headroom. Door handles and character lines are integrated smoothly, giving continuity rather than clutter. The wheels thems Elvesa available in dual-tone finish ESA or mid-size, striking the balance between bold design and practicality. Now roll around to the back. The rear is more sculpted, with a clean rear fascia and trimmed tail lamps that wrap around the corners. You'll notice the LED taillights carry the visual language of the front, echoing thin lines and contemporary styling. The tailgate is likely split or side-hinged in some markets, preserving a classic EcoSport trait. A subtle diffuser element is built into the lower bumper, paired with faux skid plate styling cues, reinforcing that crossover look. The rear window is broad, and the spoiler integrates into the roof. All told, the EcoSport's redesign takes what was functional and gives it sophistication. Interior. Sliding inside, the first thing you notice is how far the interior has evolved. The dashboard is clean and modern, with a large central touchscreen dominating the center stack. Expect the latest Sync infotainment system, Sync 4A or equivalent, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and multiple USB-C ports. Surrounding this are neatly arranged climate controls, tactile buttons, and well-finished surfaces. The materials feel more premium than in past models. Soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, and quality plastics where needed. The instrument cluster is fully digital, or semi-digital, depending on trim, offering crisp graphics and customization. Seat design is comfortable, with supportive bolsters. Front occupants enjoy height adjustment, perhaps lumbar support on higher trims, and intuitive ergonomics. The center console is wide and contains storage, wireless charging pad, and cup holders. The door panels get padded inserts, ambient lighting strips, and firm armrests. Rear seat space is better than before, though still in the compact SUV class. 2 adults can fit reasonably, though the middle seat is less ideal. Legroom is adequate but not spacious, and headroom is good unless the roofline dips too much. The rear backs recline slightly and fold to increase cargo space. Boot space is improved over previous generations, though still not class-leading. Expect flexibility rather than cavernous capacity. Performance. Turning to performance, Ford offers multiple powertrain options, likely a mix of efficient 3-cylinder turbo petrol units, possibly a 1.5 liters TVCT option, and maybe hybrid or electrified versions in certain markets. Some reports suggest the EcoSport may even adopt hybrid or electric variants in some regions. One source notes that the 1.0 liters EcoBoost remains in the conversation, tied to its compact crossover roots. YouTube 1. In the petrol domain, you might see around 125 horsepower, or more, depending on tuning, with decent torque at low RPM. An automatic 6-speed transmission is expected in higher trims. Manual gearboxes may remain in base variants. Some markets could get all-wheel drive on stronger variants, though front-wheel drive will likely be the default. Acceleration might not be blistering, but this is tuned more for urban agility and fuel efficiency than straight-line speed. On the road, expect the EcoSport to deliver nimble handling, light steering input, and responsive throttle in city conditions. It should feel composed through corners, with manageable body roll given its compact size. Over rough pavement, suspension tuning might lean firm, so bumps and imperfections could transmit. In highway cruising, you'd hope for quiet operation thanks to sound insulation improvements. Fuel economy in real-world conditions may fall a bit short of official claims, especially under load or during spirited driving. Still, thanks to downsized turbo engines and efficient designs, the EcoSport should compete well in its segment. Let's talk what this costs. Ford hasn't confirmed global pricing everywhere, but some leaks estimate its entry price in certain markets at around $23,000 USD equivalent, or local market pricing equivalents, YouTube 1. In markets where Ford has announced launch strategy, pricing will vary by trim, powertrain, and equipment. Higher trims with hybrid or AWD capabilities could climb significantly. It's a mid-tier compact crossover pricing bracket meant to balance value, features, and performance. Now let's wrap it up. The 2026 Ford EcoSport is a bold reimagining of this nameplate. It ditches some of the boxiness of its predecessors in favor of clean, modern lines. The front face is aggressive, the sides flow with confidence, and the rear is more mature. Inside, there's a surprising upgrade in materials, tech, and ergonomics. On performance, it leans towards efficient, city-capable driving rather than outright speed, though stronger variants may deliver extra punch. The balance between comfort and sporty feel may ride slightly towards sportier stiffness. Pricing suggests it's positioned to compete in the compact SUV segment with good value. For gearheads, it's interesting to see Ford invest again in this niche. The question is whether the compromise as a rear space, ride harshness, maybe power and bass trims will hold it back. If you value tech, styling, and a modern footprint in a compact chassis, the 2026 EcoSport is worth your attention. If your priorities are cargo space or cushy ride, some rivals may still outshine it. Thanks for watching this review on Gearhead Garage. If you liked the video, hit that like button, drop a comment. Hey, what trim or variant would you buy? And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next car deep dive. Until next time, keep your wheels turning.